Power to the people. This is Captain Ausar, Black Riders Liberation Party. And I've been getting a lot of pushback from certain elements of the white left when it comes to this struggle here, right? So the thing is that white men have a white superiority complex, right? I don't give a fuck if they white men from the Communist Party, from the goddamn Capitalist Party, they still have this complex. So the thing is that the white left tries to make it seem as though without their input and leadership, it's counter-revolutionary. Anything that black people do, Africans do, that's outside of scope of what they call, you know, uh, revolution is counter-revolutionary. And I'm sick of that motherfucking shit, right? Because this revolution, this struggle primarily is about land. And the land mass is motherfucking Africa. So we are not disillusioned by the white left's push for this racial unity. If you read the documents that the Communist Party put out when they was discussing the Negro question and what it involved and whether or not black people in the United States even had a right to call themselves a nation, you dig? And whether or not black people in the United States had the right to self-determination. So these critical questions they argued about with themselves, right? So at the conclusion basically was to arrest the black revolutionary rage and use it to advance the Communist Party. It was, we've been here about 400 years, and it wasn't until as recently as the 20th century that the Communist Party became involved with the liberation struggle. And that's just a basic involvement, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't until the 20th century that they became involved with the liberation struggle of displaced Africans in the United States, right? We don't need their motherfucking leadership in this struggle. They got to put that delusion forward because they need us. We a world majority. You dig what I'm saying? And what the white world does not want. I don't give a fuck if they communists, if they motherfucking capitalists, or whatever they are. They do not want a unified Africa. They do not want Africans having stable governments where white men got to sit at the table with black men, you know what I'm saying, and negotiate terms for those resources. You dig? And we done with neocolonialism from communists or motherfucking capitalist West. Neither one of those entities is going to covet the landmass of Africa, and they're not going to covet black people within the United States or Africans within the United States of America, because we got claim on this shit too. You understand what I'm saying? We don't need them. They need us, right? So if they act fucking appropriately and civilizedly and organize their motherfucking self, maybe when this shit is all over with, I'll talk to my comrade King Samir about not executing all they motherfucking ass. I might. But until that time, they better ease back with that bullshit because we understand, as the great words of brother Malik El Shabazz said, that there is little to no difference. There's no difference between black nationalism and revolution. You dig? Because revolution is about land. You feel me? So if you love revolution, if you're a revolutionary, you love revolutionary, you love revolution, then you love black nationalism. You dig? In the interpretation of Kwame Nkrumah, it was important to have a return to African culture and ideals for any so-called African revolution to truly happen. Frantz Fanon, he espoused the same thing, and he put it as a decolonization process. You can't keep no colonized ass state of mind niggas and have no motherfucking revolution. white left? Or are you bringing it to a motherfucking revolution? It's some more motherfucking lackeys that lack the depth of understanding to understand the lackeyism that you put forward. I ain't new to this shit. You dig? I have garnered my interpretation from the best of them. You feel me? I use things from George Jackson as well as Khalid Muhammad because both of them have important interpretations of our conditions that we need to pay the fucking attention to. So, as you can treat my Facebook posts and all that shit, Mr. White Left, understand this, that this is an African world revolution from an African world view outside of what the fuck your European comrades put forward as true revolutionary struggle. I have African comrades that have outlined an African revolutionary struggle for me. Please read Kwame Nkrumah. Please read Frantz Fanon. And you get rid of that bullshit, come back and holler at a motherfucker. Until then, ease back, dude. Black power.